Please join me in welcoming Ware.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The name of my speech is called Discovering Self. No one thinks about death, though it is, no, sorry. Hello, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The name of my speech is called Discovering Self. No one thinks about death until someone dies, despite the fact that it's the first contract that we sign. When a loved one departs this world, it devastates the individuals connected with that person. In 2004, my mother passed away from kidney failure. My inability to cope led me to the darkest days of my life. I was unable to leave my house for 3 months and took a leave of absence from my job. I withdrew from the world and I cried every day. I could not accept the idea of the end. I can no longer understand the purpose of life. For what purpose are we born to die and to lose the ones that we love? The idea of death sounded terrible to me, so I decided I would end it on my own terms. I went in my backyard, I pitched a tent, and decided that I would die in this tent. I lay there for days with no food or water, slowly winding down and painfully submitting to the universe. By the end of the first week, I began to notice birds chirping, planes flying overhead, and all kinds of sounds from various people. I would sit there and watch the grass grow and wonder, why? What is its purpose? I would wonder, why am I here and what is my purpose? After days of pondering, I realized I wanted to know the answer to this question. Since yogis claim to know everything, I decided to contact one and get to the bottom of this. I met with a Japanese yoga instructor and shared my thoughts. She made no verbal response but listened intently and gave a warm, genuine smile. I felt so horrible for burdening her with my worldviews, so I decided to take her class. In that class, I felt something. The following day, I took another class, and it happened again. I continued to take yoga classes for 3.5 years, 3 times a week. So a warning to anyone here taking yoga. It doesn't get good until the 3-month mark, so hang in there. After the first month, she handed me a book called Zen and the Art of Archery. At its root, it is about mindfulness, awareness, and oneness, and the ability to use those disciplines to focus energies for maximum effectiveness. The second book she handed me was Zen Keys by Thich Nhat Hanh. In his book, he teaches you to live a life of harmony and balance through the practice of Zen, which is a Japanese sect of Mahayana Buddhism that aims at enlightenment by direct intuition and meditation. I felt I was now on a journey. I stopped in a mom-and-pop bookstore and discovered a book called A Path with Heart. I don't remember much about the specific contents of this book, so thank you Toastmasters for giving me a reading assignment. However, I do remember the opening of the heart and emotions that A Path with Heart provided, along with the knowledge and insights from Zen Keys and Zen and the Art of Archery. I had an awakening. I began to care about myself and everything my body could perceive, consciously and subconsciously. I wanted to be alive. Not like I had previously lived, but 100% alive. I read feverishly, continued my yoga practice, and even attended a Zen monastery to meditate with the monks. I was firing on all cylinders for the first time and truly enjoying the many complexities of life. That feeling I felt in my early yoga practice was me discovering myself, which most people never do. We all exist for the purpose we choose, with or without a state of consciousness. I believe my purpose is to be a catalyst to make people feel something, to be curious about themselves and the powers that they possess. If I am as successful as I hope to be as a filmmaker, I will inspire someone to awaken and do something great. In closing, I will leave you with The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. and hopefully they can help you as they continually help me. Always do your best, be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, and don't make assumptions. Thank you.